Thanks, Karine. Does the administration expect there to be emergency funding package for the Key Bridge in Baltimore to be announced before the president visits the city on Friday?
So as you know, the Department of Transportation just last week announced $60 million to be able to put forward in building, having to rebuild that bridge. I don't have anything outside of additional funding. The president has been very, very clear. He wants to make sure that we make the community of Baltimore whole again, and he has said that the federal government will certainly cover the bridge being built. Our focus right now, outside of the rebuilding that bridge, is making sure that the ports are open, making sure that we continue to do that recovery, clean out that area. And so that's been the focus. The president's going to go on Friday. He will see himself. We'll have more information of what's going on the ground. But he gets regular updates, and I think that's important as well. Our hearts go out to the lives that were lost during that evening or that early morning. It's a sad, obviously sad news, and we are with the families who are mourning their lost ones at this time.
Ukraine. The White House issued a statement yesterday that was dismissive of Speaker Johnson's idea to tie that package to the policy banning future LNG exports. It said that the president wants the aid package passed right away, and that you support the LNG export ban. But can you clarify whether that means you're ruling out that proposal from Speaker Johnson? Like, is that off the table, or is this something that you might consider down the road?
I mean, we've been very clear, right? We've been very clear. The reporting we have said, as you said from our statement, is not true. We've been really clear about House Republicans should pass the bipartisan national security agreement that already passed with overwhelming support out of the Senate, 70-29. You've heard me say that many times before. We need to make sure Ukraine has what it needs to defend itself against Russia's aggression. We're going to continue to be clear about that. And there's a way to get Ukraine what they need. All the speaker has to do is put that national security supplemental on the floor. The president supports the pause on pending, obviously, additional approvals of LNG export licenses to evaluate the economic and climate impacts on consumers and communities. He supports that pause. And there is a way to deal with what Ukrainians are fighting for right now. They're fighting for their democracy. They're fighting for their freedom against the aggression of Mr. Putin. There's a way to get them the assistance that they need, and that is to pass that bipartisan, we believe that would be a bipartisan support, national security supplemental that got bipartisan support. If he puts it on the floor, we know for a fact that Republicans will vote for it. We know where Democrats stand. He needs to put that on the floor. Okay.